Good morning. It's a true pleasure to be here today to celebrate the best of the Ivy League. As Steve mentioned, the Ivy League and the National Football Foundation share a similar, if not identical, mission. So as an NFF board member and a former Ivy League student athlete, I cherish the opportunity to play a small role in today's ceremony. And as I was coming up to the Waldorf this morning, I remembered Astoria that one of my buddies who I played college football with tried out with the New York Giants. And he was a linebacker. And he got the knock on the door and they said, son, his name was Andy, come on down. Coach Parcells wants to see you. And Coach Parcells sat him down and said, son, I have Pepper Johnson, Carl Banks, Lawrence Taylor, and Harry Carson. I don't need you on my football team. And my buddy said, Coach, I'm just glad you used my name in the same sentence with those guys. So it's a real honor for me to be here today, and I'm humbled by the opportunity. I would also like to thank the media and family members in our audience for attending. To set the stage for the rest of the program today, we'll hear from Robin Harris, the Executive Director of the Ivy League, the recipients, head coaches, and the recipients themselves. The best testament I could give to the value of football in the Ivy League would be undoubtedly to reflect on my own playing career. I played at Brown University and was lucky enough to serve as captain. Playing football in the Ivy League pushed me to where I am today in life. I use the lessons I learned on the gridiron every day, and there's no question that the relationships I developed at Brown helped me even to today. I'm grateful to have played football, and I feel privileged to play a small role in giving back to the next generation. I would just say one or two things about what these fine young men have done. I mean, as I reflect back on life, these gentlemen are competing with the smartest people in the world. They're competing with them in the classroom, they're eating lunch with them in the dining room, and they're making a significant contribution of their time and effort to college athletics. And to me, that experience will serve them well for the rest of their life, and I think it really represents the ideal of what the Ivy League is all about. And I can assure you that balancing of academics and athletics really made me a much better person, better prepared me for life. I'd now like to introduce the Executive of the Ivy League, the Executive Director of the Ivy League, Robin Harris, for the announcement of our winners. Prior to arriving in the Ivy League, Robin served as a senior counsel at Ice Miller, where she handled the firm's relationships with college and university athletics. She also claims 9 years of experience at the NCAA, where she ended her tenure as the Associate Chief of Staff for Division I. She has brought a high level of passion to the Ivy League. Today's announcement is just one of the many innovations that Robin has implemented during her tenure. We are fortunate to have her leading the league today. It's a real pleasure to introduce an innovator in her own right, Robin Harris. Robin.
Thank you, George. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Ivy League, I would like to thank the National Football Foundation for initiating this wonderful event. We appreciate the opportunity to highlight Ivy League football and our Asa S. Bushnell Cup winners as part of the NFF Awards Dinner festivities. I would like to recognize several Ivy League representatives in attendance today. I am pleased that we have 4 of our athletic directors with us sitting in the first couple of rows. We have Mike Goldberger from Brown University, Diane Murphy from Columbia University, Harry Sheehy from Dartmouth College, and Bob Scalise from Harvard University. They have also brought several members of their staff with them. I thank you all for being here today. The Ivy office staff is also well represented today for this special occasion, with 2/3 of our staff in attendance. They're supposed to be in the first couple of rows, but I think they're scattered throughout the room. I would particularly like to recognize Scotty Rogers for his assistance in coordinating this event for the league. Also in attendance, I am pleased that we have 4 former Bushnell Cup winners: Buddy Stevens, Sean Morey, Carl Morris, and Buddy Farnham. Thank you for being with us today. I would like to express great appreciation, personally and professionally, to Steve Hatchell, Matthew Sine, Will Rudd, and Phil Marwell of the National Football Foundation for suggesting that we highlight this prestigious award and for all of their hard work to make today's event possible. It has truly been a pleasure to work with you on planning this event. This is an outstanding opportunity for the Ivy League to partner with the National Football Foundation and to bring together our common objectives of recognizing the academic, athletic, and community successes of our football student athletes. We look forward to continuing our relationship with the National Football Foundation for many years to come. Thank you for your support of the Ivy League. Today, we are recognizing outstanding achievement. We experienced another exciting season of Ivy League football in 2010, culminating with the University of Pennsylvania capturing its second straight and 15th overall Ivy League title. I would like to take a moment to congratulate head coach Al Bagnoli and the Penn Quakers on another remarkable season in winning the 2010 Ivy League championship. Our 2010 season was highlighted by outstanding performances and incredible individual efforts as exemplified by our 4 finalists for the 2010 Ivy League Football Player of the Year Award. Dartmouth junior tailback Nick Swieger, Harvard senior running back Gino Gordon, Penn sophomore quarterback Billy Bergeau, and Princeton senior wide receiver Trey Peacock. Together, our finalists combined for over 4,500 yards and 37 touchdowns. Those are pretty impressive numbers and led to one of the most wide-open races in recent history for the Bushnell Cup. In fact, the voting was so close that for just the 3rd time in the 41-year history of the Bushnell Cup, we have co-winners. It is with great pleasure that I announce the 2010 ASA S Bushnell Cup winners. From Dartmouth, junior tailback Nick Swieger. And from Harvard, senior running back Gino Gordon. Dartmouth's Nick Swieger enjoyed one of the best seasons ever for a Big Green running back, accumulating 1,133 yards, the 2nd most in school history. On 242 carries, he led the Ivy League in rushing for the 2nd straight year. Nick finished the season ranked 5th nationally at 125.9 yards per game and tied a school single-season record with 14 rushing touchdowns. Most impressive achievements. Harvard's Gino Gordon ran for 1,059 yards, the 7th highest single-season mark at Harvard, and he became the first player in 4 years to reach the 1,000-yard mark. Gino led the Ivy League at 6.3 yards per carry and became just the 5th player at Harvard to record 10 rushing touchdowns in a single season. For his career, Gino ran for 2,643 yards, the 4th highest mark in school history. Another impressive set of achievements. It is fitting that the Bushnell Cup provides the capstone for 2 outstanding seasons from 2 outstanding student athletes, and I am thrilled that several members of your families have traveled to be with us in California and Massachusetts to celebrate this award with you. I'd like to recognize Gino and Nick's family who are sitting in the first couple of rows. Now I'd like to invite you to please turn your attention to the video screen for a short video highlighting Nick's and Gino's outstanding season.